Hi, my name's Steve Leman, and we're here today at Rambling Creek Lambs. That's my little piece of heaven. 33 years ago, I was able to pick up this place. It had 13 acres, and I'm a farm kid at heart. I grew up on a dairy farm over 40 or 50 years ago, and have quite a varied experience with livestock. And I wanted something to help me as I retire here in a couple of years. Wanted to have something that I could do to utilize my property, and I decided on sheep just because they're a little kinder to the land, especially when it gets wet. And today I want to talk to you about drinking post livestock waterers. In my opinion, they're the greatest thing since life's apple butter. 2 years ago, when I started this lambing operation, got my fence up and decided that this was what we were going to do, I did a lot of research on the internet, and I looked at drinking post, but I initially did not pick them simply because I thought that I wanted a unit that appeared to be a little bit bigger. Wanted something that maybe if I did get some calves in the future might work a little bit better. I picked up a competitor's waterer, and it took over 2 months to get any of even the adult ewes to even start drinking out of it. In the summer sun, that water in the bowl would be hot. They wouldn't even want to go to it. The other thing is, if they did sip at the water, it'd get down to the paddle, they didn't want to push on it. So I got back on the internet, looked at drinking post again, and saw this very unique actuator, and I thought that's the ticket, because sheep have an innate desire to butt with their head, and I thought that thing's got to work. So I called them, I ordered a unit, it got here a few days later, and the minute that I got it off the truck and got it opened up, I decided, you know what, I'm getting 3 more of them, because I had set my corral up on the highest part of my property. It's on a hill. I got an acre that is fenced in with a corral, and I put a drinking post at all 4 corners so that no matter how I set my paddocks up, I've got access to water for every one of those paddocks. So that brings me back down here in this lower pasture, and this spring I put these 8 new ewe lambs out here. I got a hold of drinking post, got another unit, got it in the ground, and within a day all 8 of those lambs were drinking out of this unit. I think that actuator is the dinner. I'm telling you, that's the ticket. Them lambs are drawn to that. They go right up to that in the minute they touch it, and yeah, the first couple times it actuates, it might scare them, but they can smell the water and they're on it right away. The other thing I would say about it is the installation is no more difficult than a frost-free hydrant. It works very much the same way. You dig a hole about 3 foot by 3 foot, get below your frost line. That hole will have approximately a foot of gravel in it, so that when the bowl drains, that water in the bowl has somewhere to go. The other thing that I did, because we're in heavy clay soil here and it doesn't drain the best, I simply laid a 4-inch plastic tile around the drinking unit and laid it down the same trench that the water line came in, just to give it an extra place to go, so the water had a place to dissipate. The other thing is, last several years here we've had a couple 2-week stretches the last 3 or 4 winters that got down to 20 below, and I can tell you I have not had one day that those drinking posts have failed to work. They've been there, they haven't frozen, the water's always clean, it's always cool in the summertime, and it's always a little bit warmer in the wintertime, and the livestock love that. So I couldn't be happier, and I thank you for your time, and would like to see you go out and buy a drinking post. Thank you.